One of the common problems when you're out ice fishing is you're pulling your shanty and the snow is piling up in front of it, making it harder and harder to pull. One of the solutions is to create a Smitty Sled. Let's go inside the shop and we'll make one.
I set up my miter station with a clamp to act as a stop block. Out of a 2x6 pieces of treated wood, I made 4 1-foot long boards. I took all 4 boards over to the bandsaw where I notched out slots where the cross pieces will go. I'm using 3-inch by 1/2-inch boards for the cross beams. I cut the cross beams down to 35 inches, and I took the skis and I trimmed them down to 4 feet long. I took the skis to the drill press. I drilled 6 holes for the screws. I went back over each hole with a larger bit, not going all the way through, to act as a countersink. On top of the skis, I drilled a 1/4-inch hole for the eyelets to go into. Next, I mixed up some epoxy. Epoxy is a really strong glue and will hold up great for this application. Lynn at Darby-Norva recently did a test of various glues and their strength. I'll leave a link to the test in the description below. I clamped the wood to the skis. Then I came back and put 3 screws in each board. Put the crossbars on the skis and drilled holes for the bolt. I mounted a nut to the bottom of the board and I put Loctite on the bolt and bolted it down. These bolts are not to fasten anything down. They're more to act as pins to keep the board from shifting from side to side. Remember, we put notches in earlier, so it will not go forward or back. We're more worried about side to side. Back to the boards on the skis. I bored all 4 holes out to a much larger size. You want the bolts to slide in and out very easily, especially when you're out on a cold day. I mounted rings on the outside of the board so that I could attach bungee cords down or other straps. Did this to all 4 boards. Next, I put the eyelets in the front of the skis, and I painted the cross beams different colors at each location so I can easily tell which board goes what direction.
The sled sits on top. There's no snow going to pile up here, and the skis make it slide really well. Good thing is when you're done, the shanty comes off, your boards pop out, and then this fits right in the back of your car really easy. Well, it's 38 degrees here in the garage, so it's a little chilly. I'll make this quick. I hope you enjoyed the build. The one thing we did is the eyelets on the, a lot of people like to put them on the bottom of the skis so that it lifts up as you pull. I opted to put the eyelets at the top with a rope because I go over a lot of rocks and I didn't want the rope getting caught up as easy. The project cost me about $35 in probably 3 hours to build altogether. It's money and time well spent, considering it was $35 in a couple hours versus $75 for the ER visit from the heart attack from pulling it across all this snow. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe on the button below to follow the rest of my videos. Thanks. Have a great day.